March corn closed modestly higher after setting a new contract low earlier this morning. That contract low was 436 and 3/4. The close was 444. That was up 1 penny and 3/4 of a cent. So not sharply higher, not a key reversal because we did not close or even get above the previous day's high, but a reversal higher after a new contract low could be seen as a positive technical factor for the corn market going forward. It might be an indication that the market is getting a little bit more concerned about that second season corn crop in Brazil that is just now starting to get planted. The market may want to put in a little bit of a weather premium for that. Brazil certainly has had some issues with its first growing season, which is predominantly soybeans. Only about 23% of the overall corn crop is grown during that first growing season. The rest of it, which is called their export safrinha corn crop, is grown in the second season. But with the issues that have happened during the first growing season in Brazil, there's some dry soils down there. So that is the concern that they'd be planting corn into dry soils. The Brazilians do not subscribe to an old US adage, which is plant in dust, the bins will bust. They prefer to plant into moisture. So there might be some reluctance into planting. However, their window to plant has gotten pushed back. And that leaves the corn crop at risk too, because at the end of the second growing season comes the hot and dry period. And obviously that's not wonderful for crops either. So Brazilian farmers are going to be posed with an interesting question on when and how quickly to be planting that second season safrinha corn crop, which again might be a reason for the corn market, which has been in a longer term downtrend, to now start to maybe bottom and put in a little bit of a weather premium. We shall see. It will be very interesting to see how we technically follow up that reversal higher that we saw here Thursday. And speaking of Thursday, generally we have our weekly export sales on a Thursday, but they were delayed this week because of the holiday on Monday. Generally, when we have a holiday on Monday, that means our export sales will be on Friday. So we will see those Friday morning. And the trade for the most part is expecting 500,000 to 1.2 million metric tons. That's a pretty wide range. And it comes because, we had been seeing these pretty consistent numbers around the 1 million metric ton range. But then last week was a big dud at 488,000 metric tons. So we're really not sure if we're going to have another big dud of a week or if it's going to rebound back to those more normal levels. So there will be a lot of eyes watching that export sales report tomorrow. And corn demand is a big topic. We have a large carryover in corn. If that demand increases, that can start to whittle away at it. And things like, China having their marketing year corn imports up 32% is a nice sign for demand. However, most of that is coming from Brazil, their new trade partner in corn, and also Argentina. So it'd be great to see the US get some benefit of that too. So we'll be looking out to see if we get any Chinese sales in the relatively near future. Lots of things to be paying attention to for the corn market. Everybody, hey, have a wonderful day and be safe.